At 20, I realized something very painful. Nobody is coming to save me. Nobody is coming to fix my life. Nobody is coming to hand me success. And this realization changed everything about me. So for a very long time, I used to think my problem was my situations. The economy is bad, no connections, I don't have enough money. So I waited. I kept waiting for the government. I kept waiting for my life to change just like that. I kept waiting for me to have enough money in my account. And I've been waiting for a very long time and nothing seems to help. So the problem is not my situation. It is very clear that the problem is my mindset. So this mindset of believing things will work simply because we wish they will work, this is the very simple mindset that has been holding me back. Wishing that everything will be okay doesn't make things to be okay. So I kept waiting for the government to fix one or two things. I kept waiting for my life to just change like that. I kept waiting for money to flow in my account. And this mindset is wrong. This mindset has eaten a whole lot of people's destiny. I know that we are not the cause of the problem, but we are totally responsible for the outcome of our lives. So despite the challenges, despite the economy, despite not having money in your account, doesn't mean you are the cause of the problem, but we need to take responsibility. Because unless we change, life won't change. So in this video, I am going to share with you this mindset, a very simple mindset, but powerful. I'm going to share the mindset and how to apply this mindset to our daily activities. The mindset is, if your life is ever going to change, it's up to us. Not your dad, not your mom, not anybody. It's up to us. Yes, we can put blames on our parents, we can put blames on our environment. But we become so uncomfortable when we sit alone, when we realize that no matter the excuses we make, things are not getting better. We become so uncomfortable. So if our life is ever going to change, it's up to us. It is totally dependent on us. So how do we apply this mindset? Number one way of applying this mindset is, don't wait to feel ready. You see, it will surprise you to know that you will never be 100% ready. That is how it is. We need to understand that success is not measured in being ready, or success is not measured in perfection. Start with what you have. Don't ever wait to feel ready. That is the first step to applying this mindset to our lives. And then the second way of applying this mindset to our life is, use what you have. When you want to try something new, you must make sure you have all the equipment. If you don't have all the equipment, that means you are not doing. when I wanted to start my content creation journey, I was privileged to speak with someone who is already doing well. She's a content creator. So I told her that I'm interested. I want to start sharing my ideas online. So she asked me, do you have the equipment? Do you have ring light? Do you have a microphone? I said, I don't have all of that. The only thing I have is my phone. She said, start with what you have. Start with what you have. Don't wait for everything to be figured out. Waiting for everything to be figured out is a way of delaying your journey without you realizing it. So the third way to apply this mindset to our life is take daily responsibility. We are not the cause of the problem, but we need to take responsibility over our lives. Stop asking yourself, why did I arrive in this kind of situation? It is high time we start asking ourselves, how do I become better? How do I come out as a strong man out of this situation? How do I come out? The economy doesn't seem to be working. So does that mean my life will be on a pause? No. It is high time we ask ourselves, how do we become better? Now, there's this question I ask myself every single day. I ask myself, this thing I am doing, how is it going to profit my life in 3 years' time? In 5 years' time? This thing I am doing, this responsibility I am trying to take over my life, this kind of responsibility I am trying to take, what kind of man will I become in years to come? Will my children be proud of the kind of person I am becoming? These are the kind of questions we need to be asking ourselves. So stop complaining, stop giving excuses. Excuses might look comfortable, but it keeps us in the dark. It keeps us in the dark. So use what you have and then take daily responsibility. Take responsibility over your life. And the moment you begin to take responsibility over your life, you will realize that peradventure you ask somebody for help. If that person doesn't give you, it's okay. Nobody owes you anything. So if you ask anybody for help and that person doesn't respond positively, it's okay by you. It's okay by you. And then finally, how do you apply this mindset to your life? Embrace discomfort. You see, I really think comfort is an enemy of growth. The moment we begin to feel very comfortable, what happens at the back end is we automatically pause growth. Because we no longer feel inspired to work more on ourselves. We no longer feel inspired to do the things we need to do. So embrace discomfort. Don't ever be in a situation where you are so comfortable about the things happening in your life. That is how it is. We need to understand that life won't always work as expected. The government will continue doing their stuffs. Everybody will continue living the way they are living. The wicked ones will continue being wicked. That's none of our business. We need to be concerned about our personal lives. If this video spoke to you, kindly subscribe, share, comment, and like. Thank you very much.